Hello everybody, how's everybody today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, I think today we have our field down here, field 31, which we just recently purchased. It had lime on it. It did not have a crop on it, but it had been limed, and we spread fertilizer on it, and I think it's time that we come in and mulch it, and then we'll have to cultivate it because we put the first stage of fertilizer on it. So in order to get the second stage of fertilizer out of our planter, we're going to have to cultivate it first. We got to change the ground texture. But the first thing we're going to do is feed these chickens. We've got a mess of chickens. And do you remember when we looked up the price of eggs, when we were thinking about getting chickens? And I said, well, it could be that once we get chickens, the price could go down. Well, let's go over here and look and see what we've got. All right, we've got 3,420 chickens. 3,420. And last night I come in here and cleaned all of this out. We had a full thing of eggs here, and I put them in our reefer trailer because, let's bring up our HUD and let's come down here and let's look at the price of eggs. Remember, they were 5 something. Well, looky here, ain't that amazing? Now they're 3 something, everybody. Ain't that amazing? Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going to leave them in our reefer trailer because they're in cold storage. And we're going to see if that price will come up. So, you know, the price of feed, we plant a wheat crop to feed them, and we could have planted something else to sell. So, you know, they're taking up field space. So we'll just have to check it out, make sure it's going to be worthwhile, and you know, go from there. If it's not going to be profitable, then we won't do it. But let's drive over here and let's look at this field. Because this is a field that we just recently purchased. All right, let's jump out. And as you can tell, there was barley in here, and there's a few small stones, nothing big. But we're going to send our mulcher down here and get this mulched, because we did put the first stage of fertilizer on it. So unless we change the ground texture, we're not going to get the second stage of fertilizer. So anyway, we're gonna go get the tractor with the mulcher, and we'll get with you as soon as we get back down here. All right, we're getting down here with our mulcher. Won't take long. We'll have this field mulched. And I think while he's mulching, we'll go get our cultivator, because that's going to have to be done, and get the cultivators down here and get him ready. All right, let's bring up our HUD. Of course, it's got to save. All right, clear the current course that's in him out, and let's put a new course in him. Create a job, field position, about right there. Create the course. That'll be fine. Now we need him to start on the headland first instead of the center, because all he's doing is just mulching, so that's fine. All right, generate the field work. All right, we've got that done. Bring up the small HUD. We've got a temporary course, first waypoint, and let's tell him to go to work. You notice I did not unfold the mulcher for him. Yeah. I'm learning. You know, they like to do that themselves. So yeah, I'm learning. All right, well, it looks like he's on his way. Good deal. All right, this step right here means 3% on your yield bonus. So, very important step. So, and all them little stones, yeah, they'll go away. They'll go away. They're all small. All right. Well, we're going to leave this guy to it, and we're going to go get our cultivator and get him down here and get him ready. All right. Well, this guy's just about to get this field mulched. There's a few places that I'll probably want to touch up. Not really going to make that big of a difference, but yes, I just can't let that go. I've got to, it just bothers me to let it go. So, anyway, we've got our other tractor down here. We've got the cultivator hooked to it. And as soon as we get these places touched up, then we'll start cultivating. And I think we're going to plant soybeans. I think is what we're going to plant. We need to boost up our cash crops. And yeah, with soybeans, they pay about the same as dried corn. And we won't have to put our corn in the dryer and handle it twice. Plus, we won't have to plow the field whenever we're done. So, yeah, it's a big plus. All right, we're going to unplug him because, or we're not going to unplug him, we're going to unfold this guy because the helper decided just to fold it up, which they always do. That's what I've got. I guess I've got it set. I thought I had it set to not unfold and fold up at the end of the course, but evidently I do not. So anyway, we're going to finish touching this up, and we'll get our cultivator started. All right, got our cultivator here. Let's pull our HUD up. We'll clear the current course that's in that tractor out, and let's create a new job for him. All right, field position. Oh, I'd say about right there's fine. Generate a course. 3 headlands is fine. Let's have him start working on the center first. Yeah. And like I said, 3 headlands is fine. Clockwise. All right, let's do the field work course. We've got that done. We'll bring up our small HUD. Temporary course, first waypoint. Let's tell him go to work. Now, I don't know exactly where he's going to start because he's working on the center rows first. So we'll just wait and see. I'm sure he'll get it figured out. Yeah, we sure need for them stones to get mashed down into the ground, because that's a whole lot of added expense trying to pick them up, and yeah. And right now we're not looking for added expense. We're looking for added income. So we're always looking for added income. But that's the way you build your farm. You've got to make the money to buy the fields. So that's the way it goes. All right, looks like he's found out where he's going to start, so good deal. All right. I don't remember whether I had him skip a row. I'm not sure. But that's all right if not. I think he'll get it figured out anyway. And it looks like, no, he's not going to skip a row. But that's all, like I said, that's all right. He'll get it. All right, well, let's let him do it. And we're going to go hook our planter up and get ready to plant soybeans. So we'll get back with you when we get a little farther ahead. All right, well, our dry corn, the price is up at Cargill, and yeah, I think it demands us to start selling immediately. The price is on its way down, so we will keep an eye on it. But yes, we've got 900 and some thousand liters to haul. So we're going to get up here and we're going to start loading and hauling. Yeah, there's every bit of, there'll be over $2 million worth of dry corn to haul. And right now we can use that money to buy a new field. So let's get down here, get loaded up. It's kind of a long haul, so it'll take a little while, but providing the price holds up, we'll get it done. All right. We want dry corn. 900, almost 1 million liters. So yes, we'll get busy and get a lot of this hauled. So I'll see you whenever we get a little closer to Cargill. We'll find out what we're going to get for a load of dry corn. All right, we're coming up on Cargill. And let's see here. I think we go to the next drive. Oh yeah. And we're going to find out what we're going to get out of a load of dry corn. I think it's going to be well worthwhile hauling. So all right. Boy, $358,438. Yeah, I think we're going to haul some dry corn today. And that right there is what they call, you got to make hay when the sun shines. Anyway, we're going to keep hauling corn because right now that is the most important thing that we can do. So I'll get with you whenever we get a little more hauled. All right, we're still hauling grain. Like I said, it's a long haul, but that's okay. The price is worth it. Yes, it's all the way down here in the corner, but we can't pass up that price. Just no way. So we'll continue to haul and we'll continue to profit from it. So anyway, I'll get with you when we get a little closer. All right. Well, we had to change places where we're selling at. Cargill's price dropped a little bit, and I got on there and got to checking, and Providence Grain is paying more. So yeah, we're going to sell to the person that's going to pay for it, and that's going to pay us the highest price. So we got to make it worth our while. There's no sense in hauling to a sell point or a grain dealer that's paying less money than another one, and the one that's paying more money now is a little bit closer. So yeah, now we got to climb a hill, a little bit of a hill here in order to get to them, but that's all right. So at some point we need to stop and get fuel, but I'm just kind of in a hurry to haul the rest of this grain before the price drops, you know. Now this is a pretty good pull through here. But keep in mind, we've got 110,000 liters on that trailer too, so yeah, we're kind of heavy. But it doesn't seem to be a problem for this Roadrunner. I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of power. I think it's 950 horse. Yeah. All right. Now this is Providence grain up here. All right. All right, let's see what we get out of this one. The price for dried corn is going down pretty well everywhere. But that's okay. I think we caught it just in time to get ours hauled. This is going to make a big difference. This is going to, yes, this is going to allow us to buy more fields. $363,567 for that load. Oh yeah. Well, like I said, this is going to allow us to buy some more fields, better equipment. Absolutely. And that's what we're in the business for, is to build our farm, make money. All right, well, I'll get back with you. I'm just going to keep hauling. We got about at least 4 more loads to haul. So I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, well, this is the last, excuse me, this is the last full load of dry corn, and we have done very well. Yeah, about $3 million worth. So you can't ask for anything better than that. It took a little bit of time to get it hauled, but that's all right. We were making money. The whole time we were hauling, we were making money. So that's what it's all about. Now, this is a windy old road going up through here, I'll tell you. And it's a hard pull too. But that's all right. Been very profitable, very profitable. So whenever we get this done, get all this grain hauled, we're going to go back and we're going to plant our field. And we may look for another field to buy. With doing so well on corn, and you know, there's more than one corn dryer, so I'm thinking that corn might be the crop to go to. It might be the go-to crop, but we'll check it out. Yes, it's a lot more work, because you have to plow the field, but so far, man, it's really been profitable for us. So anyway, get that corn all in there, man. Yeah, I'm wondering whether we need to plant a different crop or not. All right, $362,917 for that load. All right. Well, we're gonna take this truck back. We've got just a little bit more to haul, but I think we'll probably haul it locally. I'll check the price and see if it's just way ridiculous. If so, I'll just run it back over here. But there's not even a half a load left to haul. So I'll check it out, and if it's like I said, if it's too ridiculously low to haul locally, I'll just haul it over here. You know, what's one more load? Only it won't be a full load. But yes. Now I almost got a deer right here a while ago. So you kind of got to watch, because those deer will run out in front of you. There's one right there, you see him? Yeah. Well, ran out in front of me a while ago. And we almost got him. So anyway, we're gonna go back, we're gonna get the remaining of this dry corn. I'll check and see where I'm gonna deliver it, but then we're gonna get that field that we were working on. Yeah, we're gonna get it completed and get it planted. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, well, we're gonna see about getting this field planted now. So we're going to plant soybeans, I guess, and see how well we do on that. It's going to be hard to top that corn we just hauled. My goodness. But anyway, let's bring up the HUD. Of course, we got to wait for it to save. All right, let's clear the current course. And let's create a new job. Where are we at here? Okay. Field position. Oh, about right there. Create the course. 1 tool, 3 headlands. We want him to start on the center first. All right. And yeah, let's see. Rows to skip. Yeah, we'll let him skip 1 row. All right. That looks pretty good. Let's create the field work course. We've got that done. Let's bring up our little HUD. Temporary course, first waypoint. And let's tell him to go to work. All right. Now, I don't know exactly where he'll start, but oh yes, I do. I see it up there ahead of him. I see a start sign right directly in front of him. So, like I said, we're going to try soybeans. We'll try canola, but if we find that it's more profitable to just go with corn and put them through the corn dryers, excuse me, then that's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. All right. Looks like he wants to go the other way. All right, come on, Bubba. You're making an awful tight turn there. All right. And it looks like he is off. All right. Well, let's jump out. And let's go back and see what we're doing. Man, them stones. we may have to rent a stone picker and pick them up next time. We'll just lease it. We're not going to buy it because it ain't going to. I've got stones turned off, but you would think this field would be clear of them, but it's not. And like I said, we may have to lease a stone picker and get the stones off this field. That's ridiculous. All right. I mean, as many stones, yeah, I can understand stones in the field every once in a while, but this looks like a dumping ground for rocks. That's what it looks like. Look at it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. There ain't that many stones in a field. Yeah, it just looks like somebody just used this place to dump their rocks in. So, all right. Anyway, we are at 98% yield bonus and we're 100% fertilized. So, there we go. Now, the more I think about it, if we lease a roller, I'm against rolling, but if we lease a roller and roll this whenever we get done, it'll take care of them rocks. So that may be just what we'll do. Because these are small rocks. And that may be just what we'll do. We'll lease a roller and roll this when we get done planting. That'll bring us up to 100% yield bonus, but it'll turn everything black. This looks like freshly planted ground. When you get done rolling it, yeah, it's fake. It looks black. It just don't look right. But anyway, we're going to let this guy go ahead and plant these soybeans, and I'll get back with you. All right. Well, we've just about got the center rows planted, and we're getting ready to start on the headland passes, and we'll have 3 of them to do. I ended up buying a roller, which is against everything that I ever talked about. Rolling to me is just not cost effective. And yes, I know you can use the stones and make lime. I understand that. But actually, whenever we get going, we're going to be so busy planting and harvesting crops that is going to be a hindrance more than anything else. All right, what are you doing here, buddy? Huh? Trying to run over yourself, are you? Yeah, better get her straightened out there. But anyway, yes, picking up stones, it's a hindrance. And it's not cost effective. It just isn't. So, but don't get me wrong now. If you like picking up stones, well, have at it. I'm happy that we have the ability to do that. That's great. But I'm just merely speaking for myself. So anyway, I went on ahead and I bought one. We can always sell it later if we need to. But I will need to run the roller over this field to get rid of them rocks. And we won't have to do it again because, like I said, I've got stones turned off. So, yeah. All right, well, we're going to let this guy finish up here. And then we'll run the roller. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, well, we're going to get this guy programmed in to roll this field. Yeah, you heard me right. We'll clear the current course, put one in him, create a job, Courseplay field work, and we'll put it about right there. Create the course. All right. Yeah, we'll have him do the center first. All right. That looks good. Let's generate the field work course. All right. Now, everybody that has watched me knows that I do not roll the fields. However, we've got all those little stones in there, and the only way we're going to get rid of them is either pick them up or mash them down into the ground with the roller, and that should get rid of them. All right, so let's tell him to go to work. The only time that this roller will be used, and that'll be when we've got small rocks or stones or whatever you want to call them in the field. Now, I have stones turned off where we don't have that problem, but we just bought this field and it's got stones in it, so yeah. It looks like a dumping ground for the whole farm is what it looks like. They had a bunch of rocks on a trailer and everybody just come and just dumped them in different piles is what it looks like. But anyway, we're going to get rid of the stones, and hopefully we don't have to do this again, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Whenever it's rolled, it turns everything black and it looks ridiculous. Right now the ground looks like freshly planted ground, but whenever he gets done, yeah, it'll look fake. But it'll get rid of the stones, and it will give us our 100% yield bonus. So anyway, there's good comes out of everything. So he's opening it up. All right. There we go. All right. Now, as you can tell, we can get in here a little closer. It's mashing them stones into the ground. And like I said, that is, well, we've got some over there it ain't doing such a good job on. That's ridiculous. Are you kidding me right now? Well, if it ain't going to get rid of them, then we're not going to do it. We'll just have to, let me stop this guy. We'll just have to rent a stone picker and get them out of the field once we harvest it. So I will sell this thing. If I don't have it sold by the time I get out of the field, it'll be a wonder. we can't pick the stones up now because it will ruin our seed. So but we'll the next time we harvest, whenever we harvest it, then we'll have to rent a stone picker and come in and get them out of there. But anyway, I think we're going to call this a video. Please don't forget to go down and hit that like button and subscribe button. I'd sure appreciate it. We're going to get around and see if there's any more properties that we need to consider buying, and give us something else to do. Make something to make money with. So, but anyway, this is the Dirt Road Farmer. And as always, thank you for watching.